What's going on, guys? So I wanted to make an update video for greenroads. Greenroads actually contacted me a little while ago and actually hit me up with their CBD crumble. So I wanted to show you guys that. So this is again, 100% CBD. There's absolutely no THC in this whatsoever. It's legal in I think 59 or 49 of 50 states now. I think there was one state now that actually made CBD illegal, which is really unfortunate. There was just something that went wrong, I guess. One of the manufacturers of one of the CBDs was actually selling a THC product versus the just the CBD product that's legal in all the states, and was actually shipping to one of the states that it was, that it was illegal in. So unfortunately, one of the states now is, I think it's Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, and if I am, I apologize for that. But long and the short of it, I was told that one of the states now no longer can sell CBD, which is, again, unfortunate. But the reason you guys are here is I'm making a video for the CBD crumble. I also wanted to go over the CBD chamomile tea, another one of their products that I've tried. I've also tried their atomic fireball hard candies, as well as their gummies, and what else was the new one? Oh, I'm actually getting the another CBD crumble in the mail soon, and I'm also going to be getting the 6-ounce bag of their CBD coffee, which is something I'm personally very excited about. I've actually been excited about it since RB told me about it, and he told me about it a long time ago, and I've kept it under wraps, until they got it all figured out. But they finally got it all figured out, and they're starting to manufacture it, ship it, and sell it. So I'm actually really excited because that's going to be coming. Sorry, I don't know what the hell's going on with my mustache. That's going to be coming soon, so I'm kind of excited about that. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the differences between the wax and the crumble, and go over that. And I'll tell you the benefits to the chamomile tea, some things that you can do if you want to make it a little stronger. And like I said, it's not, again, never going to get you high. So even if you make it stronger, it's just gonna, kind of relax you more. Gives you more that euphoric feeling, that, that calming feeling. And it just helps me personally relax, helps my muscles loosen up a little bit. My left shoulder, it helps me out so much with that, especially after a hard day of work. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about that. Oh, there's one other product that's new too, the CBD lollipops. They've been advertising it all over on their website, as well as Instagram and Facebook. So there's 2 new products that are coming out for them. One is the lollipop, the other one's the coffee. I am getting both of them in the mail, so I'll do a review for you guys on those and let you know, what my thoughts are. I've had the hard candies, I've had the gummies, I've had the tinctures, the sublingual tinctures that they sell. I do want to get one of the 1000s and try that out, just because I've heard mixed things. Taste is weird, but at the same time it's very strong and very potent, and it actually works very well. So you don't have to use very much of it. Excuse me. But anyway, back to the crumble, because I keep getting sidetracked. And as you guys know, I always do these videos unedited, so you guys get, my honest opinion, and you can tell because I'm very scatterbrained, and, I go from one topic to the next, to the next, to the next. I can't, just pinpoint what I want to talk about. But anyway, back to the CBD crumble. So the CBD crumble, it looks a lot like the wax. The only thing I noticed is that it obviously is a lot more dry. Whereas the CBD wax, and this is the wax, guys, for anybody that doesn't know what it looks like, and just to show you, it is, greenroads CBD wax, and this was 1 gram, probably down to like a quarter of it. I don't use this as much as I used to. I use the crumble more, just because the crumble just has a better taste to me. Um, the wax has like a honey green tea kind of taste, but it has like this lingering kind of like, and the best way to explain it is almost like a waxy kind of feel to your mouth after you use it. Um, and I notice it on my on my piece that it does kind of coat it up pretty badly, with that kind of wax, and even on the mouthpiece, like you could feel it on the mouthpiece after using the whole gram up. It does leave kind of like a resin on the mouthpiece. So I do notice that, and I did kind of notice that when I first started using it. So I found out about the crumble from somebody who had made a comment on my YouTube video, and I hit up my rep, called him up, he sent it out to me as quickly as he could, and here it is. So I've been using it for a little while now, and I felt comfortable enough now that I've been using it to give you guys an honest review of it and let you know what my thoughts are. So like I said, with the crumble, it does have a little bit less of a taste, so you don't really have that lingering feeling. It is a lot drier of a hit, but it doesn't like choke you out and cough you out like the wax does. For some reason, I don't know why, but the wax, every single time, it chokes me out and coughs me out, and I hate it when I have to cough like that. But unfortunately, I have a breathing issue, so I technically shouldn't be using either or. But there's no no main issue that I can think of that this would cause for me. Usually I cough a couple of times and then I'm good to go. But anyway, the crumble, like I said, does have a little bit of a drier hit. It does have, a decent taste. It does taste like the green tea still, green tea honey almost, and it works pretty well. I mean, there's not much more I could say about it, other than I personally love the crumble more. And I will take a hit for you once I'm done doing this video. And I'll show you what it looks like. It doesn't produce like a huge cloud of smoke. I find the wax produces a lot larger amount of smoke than the crumble does, and it also depends on the temperature you're hitting it at. The wax, you're supposed to hit it at a lower temperature. The crumble, it also can be hit at a lower temperature, but I find it a little bit easier to hit when it's a little bit higher than the wax. I don't have an e-nail, but my brother does, so he does experiment with it for me as far as low temp and high temp, and my brother's said that the crumble is a little bit better at about 560, whereas the wax is better down in the lower temps near like 480, 500. But he does notice the same kind of waxy feel to his mouth as I did after using the wax. But again, it's not a bad thing. If anything, I think it makes it last a little longer. Like the overall relaxation feeling. I've noticed the crumble, usually it doesn't last as long, but it does work fairly well. So back to the chamomile tea. I wanted to talk about this just because this was another one of those products that I actually received. If I can get it to... There we go. Sorry, the light behind it. The camera's throwing it off. But anyway, the chamomile tea is very good, especially if you're trying to go to sleep. It works wonders. I go right to bed after I have it. It does make 2 cups of tea. So you and somebody else can actually have it. I share it with my brother, and again, usually it's something you want to have at night. After a long day, you can have it and relax and go right to sleep. I do, however, mix in some of the dab wax, and I'll tell you why. The CBD dab wax usually, well, first off, it's organic, so you can mix it in if you want to. And it doesn't have like anything that's going to harm you if you do mix it in with the tea. Mix in a little bit with it, and while it's hot, and it just creates like that layer of the wax on the top of the tea. You don't want to add any sugar to it, and you also don't want to add any milk to it. just drink it straight, water, like you would like a Chinese tea. That's pretty much it. Like I said, it works really well, calms me right down, relaxes every single one of my muscles, and I could usually go right to bed, after having that tea. Again, it's not going to get you high, so don't think it's going to. You're not going to overdose on CBD. You can't do that. So, I mean, you can honestly have as much as you want of it, and it won't do anything. It won't get you high, it won't do any, type of harm to your body or whatever. I'm going to take this dab of the CBD crumble, and we're going to leave off on that note. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the coffee that they're coming out with, as well as what you think about the the lollipops. If you guys have had the lollipops, definitely let me know. I haven't had it yet, so I'm kind of intrigued to see if it's going to be like the hard candies, or if it's going to be something a little bit different. I've started to see that they're going with a couple different flavors. So I don't know exactly what flavors they have, as far as what they got, just because I don't know what I'm getting. I got told I was getting sent a sample, and pretty much that was what I got told. I am really excited about the coffee. I've heard good things. I know it came it was a long time in production. They did a lot of work to make sure that it was 100% CBD, and that there was no THC in it, and that it was ready to sell. So they did a lot of hard work, and you gotta throw it out to their pharmacists, and throw it out to those guys that kept going back and forth to Colorado and back to make this product happen. And they did a lot of research. They did a lot of research, a lot of hard work to be able to create this product for everybody. And like I said, I'm ecstatic about the coffee just because I drink a lot of caffeine. It's not really a good thing for me, but I do drink a lot of caffeine during the day, just to keep going and keep working. And it actually helps with my headaches. It helps keep my headaches, as does this. The crumble, I feel like helps my headaches a lot. But we're gonna give that a second to cool down, just to show you. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Come on. I don't think I can get it to focus, but that's what the crumble looks like. Basically looks like a drier form of the wax, but it has a lot more distinct taste. It's not as like waxy or honey kind of tasting, and it actually has more of a green tea kind of taste. Alright, here we go. I actually hit that kind of hot, so it actually is kind of choking me out a little bit. But it was still a lot smoother than the wax is, personally. Like I don't feel the waxy kind of feeling I would from the wax on my teeth after using it, and it definitely is a lot smoother. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any comments, let me know. I'll definitely get back to you guys about the coffee, and I'll definitely get back to you guys about the lollipops. Again, reach out to Greenroads. They're great people. I can't thank Arby and Hassan enough for everything they do for me. You guys are awesome, and I owe you guys everything. And I try to reach out to everybody, so if you guys do make a comment, I do get back to you very quickly. And if I don't know the information, I always forward it on to my rep, and then my rep gets back to me, and I get it out to you as quickly as I can. So feel free to hit me up about any information you guys need. I'll gladly answer, and I'll gladly get in touch with my rep for you guys. Alright, have a great day.